So we are really delighted to have with us today Carolyn Pemberton with America Saves. We are gearing up for America Saves season 2019. For anyone who's been in the personal finance education game for very long, you're familiar with the America Saves campaign. It is part of the Consumer Federation of America, and it's been around for quite some time. They every year seem to be adding more and more tools and resources and things to support educators in participating in this campaign and our efforts in helping our clientele to learn about personal finance, to become more financially literate, but also those behavior changes and to build that financial stability, which is our end goal for them. So Carolyn Pemberton, many of you may not have met her yet. She's very recently joined America Saves, August 2018. She is a senior program manager, and in this role, she'll be responsible for managing the Split to Save program and also assisting with planning and implementation of America Saves Week, as well as Military Saves Week, and helping to develop new partnerships and alliances for those. Prior to joining America Saves, Carolyn worked as program coordinator for the American Savings Education Council, where she led the council's work in educating the public about the need to plan and save for retirement. Carolyn has more than 25 years experience in public relations, sales, nonprofit association management. She's worked with the Employee Benefit Research Institute, the Society of Nuclear Medicine, Alexandria Hospital, Capitol Hill Hospital, and Convention Planet. She has a BA in journalism from Pennsylvania State University. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you to everyone else. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all so that you can see the slides that I have. Okay, so as Laura said, we're here to talk about America Saves Week, and I am going to just go over a few things about America Saves first. Oops, hold on, I'm trying to get my slides to advance here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh. Thought we had, there we go. Okay, so as most of you know, America Saves is a national campaign that uses the principles of social marketing and behavioral economics. And we work to help individuals to save money to help them reduce debt and build wealth. And while our focus has typically been with the low to moderate income population, at this point we are interested in helping all individuals achieve those goals. So we engage savers, and we do that through a variety of activities. The local campaigns and the extension programs, which you all are a part of, are a major part of our effort. We also have a campaign that is specifically for the military Saves, and that is to help address the financial issues that are specific to, members of the military and their families. We also have a program, America Saves, for young workers, where we partner with youth employment programs around the countries to help establish positive saving habits in young workers. And we do that through relationships with financial institutions offering direct deposit. We also have a relatively new program that Laura mentioned that I'm working on, and that is a Split to Save. And that focus is for employers, and it's a platform where they can motivate and educate and encourage their employees to save automatically through split deposit. And then our biggest campaign, which we're going to talk to you about today, is America Saves Week. So just as a refresher, why are we focusing on savings? Well, we all know the importance of having that money set aside. And while there has been progress made in households saving and saving for retirement, there still is a lot of need out there. You probably are all very familiar with the recent Federal Reserve study showing that only 40% of Americans could come up with $400 cash for an emergency. And then the Employee Benefit Research Institute also has research that shows about 40% of households will run short of money in retirement. Now that can be a wide spectrum from a very small amount to a rather large gap, but still that's a significant number. So as we know, the backbone of our program is the America Saves Pledge. And that basically is a plan. And we all know that saving with a plan helps people to be more successful. And just as a refresher, I know you all are familiar with the pledge, but it basically, is giving an individual an opportunity to set a goal for a specific savings item, whether it's a home down payment, education, retirement, and to choose an amount of money over a period of time. And then, we encourage them to share that with family and friends. That act of sharing a plan, I think, also is a very strong motivator in fulfilling that pledge. Currently, we have over 600,000 savers that have taken the pledge, and those are the individuals that we continue to communicate with through our various methods. And we continue to see emergency savings and education and retirement as the top 3 savings goals. And once savers engage with us by taking the pledge, we continue to motivate them and provide them resources to help them meet that pledge. So we share resources with automated email series that they receive that are specific to the goal that they have identified that they're saving for. We also use text messaging to engage with our savers, and both of these platforms are for both America Saves and Military Saves. And sometimes those texts will also include a question or two that we ask to get feedback from our savers, both on how they are doing in terms of reaching their goal and other obstacles that they might be facing. So let's move on to America Saves Week. This year, the dates are February 25th through March 2nd of 2019. As you all know, this is an annual opportunity for organizations of all types and all around the country to engage individuals. Our goal for the week is to motivate individuals to take some type of financial action during that week, whether that is to increase what they're already saving, to open a new account, to review their budget, to review their saving goals. We want them to take some type of action. And as you all know, engaging with the week is a wonderful opportunity for you to engage with your audience and to help individuals plug into your programs. So this year, once again, we have identified daily themes for each day during the week. And just as a review, Monday will be Save with a Plan. Again, that basic foundational step of setting a goal for yourself. Tuesday will focus on saving automatically. Wednesday will focus on saving for the unexpected. And if you remember last year, this was saving for the rainy day. And we did a little bit of informal research and found that the term rainy day wasn't resonating with people. They really weren't understanding what that was, particularly the younger people. So we decided to change that for save for the unexpected. And that gives us a wide platform of topics to address there. Thursday is Save for Retirement. Friday is Save the Extra, so that can be tied into text time savings or any type of prize savings that people may win. It can also be tied into individuals when they get 3 paychecks a month if they're paid every other week. So there's lots of opportunities to address that topic there. And then Saturday will be Save as a Family again. And this can also include saving for education, which is a primary concern of families, but it can also, I think, encompass activities that families can do together to save money, whether it's for a family trip or a large purchase for a family. So undertaking even simple projects to help everyone in the family to save. In terms of cooperative extension, just as a review of last year, we had 111 cooperative extension programs participate in America Saves Week. And the cooperative extension has participated with America Saves from the very beginning, and oftentimes have provided very valuable leadership for many America Saves Week activities. Again, for America Saves Week, we will be providing a digital toolkit. And this will, again, include social media content that you can use and adapt for your own purposes. It will include posts for both Twitter and Facebook. It will include graphics. We'll provide sample content for blogs, emails that you might want to use. You can create newsletters, flyers, any types of printed materials that might be useful. And then we'll also share ideas for events and activities that you might want to use during the week. One of the ways that Extension can participate with us for the week is to contribute resources and information for this digital toolkit. So if you have blogs that you think might be appropriate for any of those topics that are going to be addressed during the week, if you have research that is relevant to those topics, tips or tools that we can share, we encourage you to provide that information to us, and so that we can include it in the digital toolkit. And then that toolkit, as you know, is shared with all of the organizations. And last year that included over 2,000 organizations that sign up to participate in the week. We also are looking for ideas, for events that can be hosted that we can share with other people, and for you to plan those types of events, whether they're financial fairs, whether they're workshops, webinars, those types of events. We will also be sponsoring the I'm Saving For sweepstakes again this year. It will launch in January, and it will go through the whole first quarter of 2019. And this is where individuals can create a video or submit a photo in order to share their goal and their story of saving for that goal. And this is all in an opportunity to win a cash prize. And this is one of the best ways to engage on social media with individuals, by encouraging them to participate in the sweepstakes. We also have the opportunity, if you would like, to use an embeddable pledge form. And this is an opportunity for you to put the pledge form on your program's website, where individuals can enter information on that, and then you will get specific numbers related to your program. So including the number of savers who take the pledge, what their goals are, and the amount of money that they have pledged. And this can be very relevant information to help you measure the reach and impact of your program. And it can be used year-round. It does not have to just be used during America Saves Week. So now let's talk about the mini grants. Once again, we are sponsoring the mini grants, and the prizes will be between $500 and $1,000. And this year we're doing it a little bit differently. We're looking to measure digital, or I should say media engagement. So we're looking for our extension partners to apply for mini grants and to show us how you are increasing awareness of the week and engagement in the week by using media strategies, both new strategies and traditional media. And we're looking for actual metrics to be provided in order to measure the effectiveness of those tactics. The deadline is Monday, November 26th. We will make announcements on the grantees by Friday, December 14th, and then the funds will again be distributed in January. And I think many of you are familiar with what extension programs have done in the past by using emails to promote the week, offering fairs, doing things online, promoting the I'm Saving For contest. Those are all activities that we've seen extension programs participate and sponsor in the past. And so here is the sign-up page for America Saves Week 2019 if you have not already done so. And Laura, if you want, you could share this link in the chat box with everybody. It's americasavesweek.org, and you can go to the sign-up and get started right away, receiving all of the appropriate information from us to help you have a great America Saves Week. And with that, I will take any questions that you might have, and today I can answer those questions, and you can feel free to contact myself or Lindsay Ferguson, who I know many of you have worked with over the years as well.
Okay, thank you so much. While we're letting our participants put things in the Q&A, also Carolyn, I have a question. In the past, I have been able to embed on our local website the pledge form link. Will we be able to do that again, and who do we contact for that?
Yes, that was what I had mentioned here, the embeddable pledge form. So,
Okay.
and Lindsay can help you with that. And if you want to put her email, it's lferguson@consumerfed.org.
Okay.
LFERGUSON@consumerfed.org.
Okay. So you'll see those things in the email, in your chat, those two things. Okay, make sure we send those out to everyone. And other questions, feel free to put those in the Q&A.
And I know that a few members of the Extension community are participating on our planning committee for the week, and that's an opportunity that we are using to engage with some of our most active participants in the week to help us expand the reach of the week. So we're looking for new ideas to reach more participants, participating organizations, as well as individuals. And so we've had one meeting so far, and we're having another one later this week, and we're excited about some of the ideas that have already been generated as a result of that group. There have been some suggestions about using the YouTube channel and providing some videos related to America Saves Week and some saver stories. So we're excited about that as well this year.
That sounds great. And I know we've had Twitter chat events in the past as well as part of this. A couple of things we've done here in Arkansas, in addition to having the pledge form embedded on our website, we've had a worksite financial education at our own location, so reaching out to our own people. We have an in-person and a virtual financial fair that we've used on our website. Feel free to take a look at that if anyone's interested. So Priscilla, not seeing anyone in the chat, anything in the, okay, so Priscilla said she's not seeing the couple of things that I shared in the chat box. So we'll check on that. If we can open the chat and see, sent to all panelists and attendees. It should be the americasaves.org link and lferguson@consumerfed.org. So I sent that to panelists and attendees just a couple of minutes ago, so you should be seeing that in there.
And I know many of the partners on the call are very familiar with America Saves Week, and we really appreciate all the participation and engagement that you all provide for the week and then throughout the year as well.
I would highlight also again the opportunity that Carolyn presented for those of us in this community to share resources that we are building ourselves. So that financial fair project that we did is something that I could share. We also do one-pagers and post those up in various locations too, and that's something. So if you have resources that you would like to share, I know I always appreciate the social media messages that are cut and paste that have been shared as part of the America Saves campaign.
Yeah, well, good. And also, I would encourage any of you as well, if you are involved with other organizations or have colleagues in other organizations that are working on similar topics, to share up the opportunities to participate in America Saves Week with them as well. Hearing something like this from a colleague, I think, is always a very strong recommendation. So certainly we encourage you to spread the word in your own networking circles.
So November 26th was the deadline to submit the mini grant, and again this year will be a social media focus. So look again at that and see if there are projects that you have that might qualify for that. It's a great opportunity, and we appreciate the Consumer Federation of America for extending that to us.
And
any other questions or comments or things that you would like to share at this time? Maybe things that you've done in your state or your county for America Saves? I'll go ahead and announce coming up next month, November the 28th is the date for the next Financial Security for All Community of Practice. There's a recently released the update of Money Smart for adults. It's the really newly revised curriculum, and we'll be receiving a guide or instructions for ways that we can use and present this. It's a complete replacement of the existing curriculum. The last major update to this was in 2010. So I'm really excited, looking forward to seeing this, learning about ways we can collaborate with FDIC on this. Bobby Gray will be our guest speaker. She is the Supervisory Community Affairs Specialist at FDIC. Seeing no other comments at this time, I would like to thank Carolyn for joining us today, and thank all of our participants for being here, and I'll see you next month, November 28th, same time. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.